Amanda Bryson. I'm 32, married to a Marine. I have 2 little boys who are 5 and 2, and I stay at home with them. Not really. Pretty unathletic, pretty clumsy. I played sports when I was younger, like up until middle school, and then sort of like gave everything up and did some running just because that's what everybody did. I chose CrossFit because mostly all that I was doing was either getting on an elliptical and lifting 5-pound dumbbell weights, or going out and running a mile or 2, and that was pretty much what my exercise was. Because I had 2 little kids, I had to put them in the stroller, or I had to find time to go to the gym. When my husband was deployed in Afghanistan last summer, I really struggled the entire time trying to get my workouts in, and at that point I was still carrying about 25 to 30 pounds of baby weight from my second baby. When he got home, he had heard a little bit about CrossFit while he was in Afghanistan, and he made the suggestion to check it out because he thought that it would be a really good intense hour workout for me, something that would build my muscle but also be different every time. Well, we did some research and we found both CrossFit Woodbridge and also CrossFit Stafford, and I actually emailed both Dan and whoever the person was at CrossFit Stafford. And Dan, literally, I actually checked my email and he got back to me within 45 minutes of me sending my original email. And I basically said that I was totally intimidated, terrified of CrossFit, but I was very intrigued by it. And I had checked out like all the pictures and had seen like a lot of women that looked like normal women, similar to me, that I just wanted to come in and kind of check it out. A lot. I would say like my entire life has changed for the better. I have something that's specifically for me. I come 5 days a week. We have a great plan worked out in the morning where my husband gets the kids up, he cooks breakfast, come home, we kind of high-five at the door. Works out really great because then I have my workout done for the rest of the day. It's built my confidence in a way that I've never been confident before. It's helped me to feel stronger, feel like a great role model for my kids, and just those things right there have created a total different life perspective for me. Since starting CrossFit, it took me a little while, but I made a lot of changes with my diet. I totally have cut out gluten now, and while I'm not like 100% paleo, I'm pretty close to being 85%, where we still eat a little bit of dairy, but I eat no gluten. I occasionally eat rice or corn products, and it's made a total difference in just how I feel, my energy level, and those changes have kind of carried over to my family a little bit too. We don't buy any processed foods. We make vegetables every night, which wasn't necessarily going on before. We always have fresh fruit. And we always try to choose really healthy snacks now instead of choosing the 100-calorie packs that I was handing them, a couple years ago. I love everything about CrossFit. The schedule is great. Like I said, like for me, coming at 6 a.m. is great because I'm a morning person. By the end of the day, I'm totally wiped out, and I'm not interested in working out at 6 o'clock at night. It just doesn't really work out for me. So the schedule works really well. I love that every WOD is different, that I don't know what to expect, and it challenges different parts of my body. Like I leave here sore every single workout, and I love that feeling because being on the elliptical for 45 minutes definitely does not do that to you. I have really, really good friends. Some of my best friends I've actually met here. Michelle, somebody I probably would have never met in my life. We met here. She's been a total mentor to me. Met a lot of other military wives just because we're in a military community, but developed a lot of really close friendships. Obviously Dan is an amazing coach, and I consider him a friend too. And we, it's like a family here. I've actually had a lot of people stop me and ask me about CrossFit, specifically in like my neighborhood because we live on base, and I think probably I'm wearing CrossFit gear every day. So a lot of people ask me about it, and I would just say that it's for anybody. It's for everyone. You don't have to be super athletic. It can be scalable. I mean, I'm a prime example. I was not an athlete at all, and I actually would probably consider myself to be athletic now based on what I can do and what I've worked towards. And like I said before, the community is just like absolutely amazing, and I've built stronger relationships and friendships here than I probably have in the past 10 years. So. A lot of accomplishments. While I didn't really lose a ton of weight per se, which I know for men I think it's a little bit different, but I only lost about 10 pounds. But my body shape changed completely. I can wear pants that I couldn't wear for several years. My waist is smaller than it probably was before I got pregnant the first time, which is kind of fascinating to me. My arms have definition that I never in my whole life ever had, specifically like my shoulders, stuff that I had never seen in my own body. I wore shorts for the first time in probably, I want to say like 6 or 7 years this summer, working out here, because I finally had the confidence and felt like I looked good enough to be able to actually wear shorts again. Besides all those good things, it took me a long time to be able to do some of the accomplishments that I have now, but jumping on a box was a huge thing for me. It took me like 6 months to be able to get on the 20-inch box, and I practiced and practiced and practiced and probably gave Dan a lot of headaches over it, but I can finally do it. It still gives me trouble now and then, but can do push-ups, and most recently after a full year, it took me, I can do a pull-up.